Hi, I'm Sandra Oberlies.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another class in computer repair. I am Sandra Oberlies and I am your teacher, and I am today working on your build for the mini 3D printer. To begin with, we're just going to go through what all of the products are that you've got in your kit so that you can kind of be familiar with them, and then we will start assembling the frame. So to begin with, you've got a list of all of the parts that are in your kit. In addition to that, the attribution card for the designer of the printer, which is the 3D TJE, and then the 57's parts pack for the same mini printer. You can affix those to your printer when you're done. Okay. We have then a printout from the website Instructables that explains how to do some of the steps that we'll be building. Our spreadsheet, this tells us everything that's in here. We've got on the left-hand side the printed parts list, and then we've got our non-printed parts, which are the electronics and whatnot. So I will go through each of those. Down at the bottom of this sheet, we also have the Thingiverse web link to get to the Thingiverse original project that has all of the STL files that you'd need, and the 57 parts pack for some of those parts. And then we've got the Instructables link that takes you to the site where all of the instructions are listed. Down here, things that the students are going to need are pretty much provided. There's a few things that are not. So you should have a screw kit in your box, and if you open it up, there will be either a hex driver, hard to see in the camera, or you're going to have a Phillips head screwdriver, depending on which screw kit you got. You might want pliers. I've got my needle nose pliers from my Leatherman. I also have a pair of the standard pliers. All right. Normally I use my needle nose for just about everything, but there were a couple of parts, particularly when pressing the nuts into the parts that need nuts. The regular pliers works very well on that. You might want to get some fingernail files, sandpaper, that kind of stuff to clean up some of these printed parts, because they were printed on a 3D printer and sometimes the screw holes get a little small, or there's little bits of flakiness or hairs or something that you might want to clean up. Next, in our kit, we'll go through the 3D printed parts. You've got a bag that looks kind of like this that has most of the parts in it. All right, I've pulled out some of the parts. I've got the part number 002, part 001, and we will work through those. That's part of the install. We've got the back plate. We've got the handle and the hinge I've actually already attached because it's flexible and it made it easier to get on. It's really hard to get this on and off when it's attached to anything, so I put that on in advance. All right, you've got numbers on all of your parts on masking tape. Once you get the parts put together and you know what those parts are, you can remove that masking tape, but we're leaving it on there for right now. Okay, now to the non-printed parts, I'm going to kind of go through the list so that you know what each of these things are. You're going to have a controller kit for the Arduino Mega. So if you open up this, that's got your Arduino in there, it's got the cables, it's got your stepper drivers, right? You've got the stepper motors are in another box. A few of you might have the Arduino kit separate from the LCD screen. If that's the case, you'll just have two boxes, but this should have most of the electronics that you're going to be using. The next thing on here are the stepper motors. NEMA 17, you should have 5 of them. Came in a box, and the stepper motors are, you might have a box like this, you might have a smaller box, but they're all the same as far as stepper motors go. So that's a stepper motor. It's basically a fairly hefty weighted motor. There's a post, and then you've got the connection here. In addition to that, you're also going to have the cables, and you should have 5 of these in your kit. Next, we've got our end switches. You've got 3 of them in a little baggie in your kit. You've got 2 5mm to 5mm couplers. Okay, mine look like this. You might have slightly different packaging. You're going to have a timing belt along with 4 gears that go in there, and they should all be in the same thing. Now, those of you who have a screw kit that uses the hex wrench, This little hex wrench is the same size as your gears for your timing belt. If you have the Phillips head screw kit, then you will have a separate hex key to tighten up the gears on yours. LM6UU linear bearings. You should have 9 of these. You've got 6 linear rods. Now these are 3 different lengths, right? You needed 2 that were 200 millimeters, 2 that were 170, and 2 that were 155 millimeters. So you should have 6 of 3 different heights. And then you've also got 2 threaded rods. They're basically a rod that have like a screw thread on it, 150 millimeters long. Those are going to be your Z-axis. You're going to have 2 M5 nuts. I've got a bag of them right here, but you really only need 2, and those are going to connect and screw into these threaded rods. They are M5. All right, you've got 2 623 ZZ deep groove ball bearings for the axes. Mine has a pack of 10, but you're going to have 2 of them in your kit. They're just very small, but they have grooves on them. You're going to have an extruder kit. So it's going to have a handle along with the screws and the springs and the connectors and everything it needs. This is the extruder that will push the filament through the tubes to allow your printer to get the filament to the hot end. You're going to have a 12-volt power supply. You're going to have a glass plate. It's coming in a little yellow manila envelope, and in there's a glass plate. Some of you might actually have a square one. You should have a pack of zip ties, and for some reason mine are not on the table, so I'll have to go get those. You're going to need sorted screws, and you've got the hot end with the Bowden tube. You've got the Bowden tube in here, you've got the hot end, and in that kit includes a fan, the cables, and there are some nozzles in there and some connectors to connect the tube to the hot end. There should be, I believe also, I think I ordered some extra nozzles, so you might have some extra nozzles in your kit depending on which kit that you got. The heat block is in here. You also will have a 1 kilogram spool of filament. That is the contents of what you've got and kind of what those parts are. And then in the next video, we will begin the build and assembling the frame.